I just finished my cardio video, and obviously I had to catch my breath before I came back in my office to shoot this because I totally got my ass kicked in there. It is crazy how out of shape I am and how within a couple minutes, instantly I was out of breath. This is the first fitness video. I hope that it turned out good. My camera died a couple times, memory was full, you know, I had to fiddle with it a lot, so I'm going to just piece everything together for you guys and show you the 4 machines that I do here at home. I'm making a trip to the gym to show you the machine that I used, which is called a Stepmaster, or the stairs or the steps. It's that very intimidating, crazy black machine with those stairs that roll at you. That's the thing that kicked my ass every day for those 3 months when I lost my 50 pounds. I wasn't messing with any other machine. That thing, I am not going to lie, it's probably the most difficult machine out there, along with a spin bike. So if you have a gym membership and you see that thing, get on it. You're going to have to build your resistance on that thing, because I literally lasted 17 seconds, and I won't forget that number because it was how 17 seconds and I was off that thing. The 4 machines I am going to be using are 4 items, because 2 are machines and the other ones aren't, but it's going to be just a regular treadmill, which I do inclines on, different speeds. Then we have the spin bike, which I spin, but you can also tighten it up to where it's more of a battle and a struggle for you to kind of, cycle through it. And then we have a punching bag, which is amazing cardio, and we have a Bob, which is a fake looking person that we beat the crap out of. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and here we go. Let's go. Hi guys, today is going to be the first of all fitness videos I'm going to be doing. I am in my garage, and it's nothing fancy. I just have all the stuff that I need to use in here. This is going to be the cardio video, and in this video I'm going to be doing 4 different things. I'm going to start by using the treadmill, and I start walking. As you will see, I go from a walk to a run. I do an incline. I will also be bringing in some weights, and you guys will see that. And what I do is I jump from one cardio to the other, and I go around all 4. Obviously I have nobody right now to kind of shoot around when I'm doing that, but I will try to edit it to where you guys can see what I do, or I'll do the voiceover. Obviously I'm going to be running and I'm going to be out of breath, so I'm not going to be able to be like, hey, and this. So pretty much let's start off with the treadmill, and from the treadmill I run to the punching bag, and I punch the bag a couple times until I am out of breath. Then I run back to the treadmill, and then I get back down and I run to a Bob, which is a human size looking person that I beat on. Then I jump back on the treadmill, and then I'm going to jump off and hop onto my spin bike. The reason you want to do that is because if you just stay on one cardio machine, your heart's going to get used to it. You want to trigger and kind of mess with your heart, because you're going to drop it, but then it's going to shoot up. You don't want to keep your heart level at a steady beat. You kind of want to trick it to where it's going to work for what it has to, and then it's going to drop, and then you're going to make it work again. So let's get started. So obviously first I'm just going to start the treadmill while I can still talk to you guys at a slow pace, and I'm going to start off by going to number 3, which is a pretty decent walk, like a fast walk. And I'm going to do this for about 1 minute. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to the punching bag, and I'm going to punch the bag for about a minute. I'm just going to apply some quick gloves on so I don't mess up my knuckles. And I will be keeping these on from now on when I jump back on the treadmill, because I will be jumping off and coming to this and to the Bob. So I'm going to leave these on. I'm already getting out of breath, and I've been at it for a few seconds, so. And that there left me completely out of breath. That thing will make me puke sometimes. Like, it's different kind of cardio. This time I'm hopping back on the treadmill with some 5-pound dumbbells. You can go with the 2-pound or you can go without until you build your resistance. But I like to hold these when I walk and go up on incline. So I'm going to take these on with me. And right now I am at a 6 incline, so I'm going to walk for about a minute with them. Good thing about it, it picks up right where I left off. So right now I'm going to go at speed 3.8 with my 5, and I kind of just hold them like this. And you're doing a fast speed walk. And every 30 seconds, I go up half an incline. You can also do it down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run with them. I'm completely out of breath. I'm not even going to try to front for you guys. Now I'm going to move over to the bob, which is a human thing, and I'm going to kind of whoop his butt a little bit. Let's go. Alright, so this guy here was a Christmas present for my husband last year. So his texture is like a rubber latex. So you want to wear gloves on your knuckles if you're going to be using something like this, because this will raw your knuckles, and as girls, of course, we don't want to damage your pretty hands. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently caress his face and body, you know, for more cardio. So, couple jabs. That's going to do it for me with him. I think I kicked his ass. What do you think? Alright, so again for the 3rd time, we're going to hop on the treadmill and we're going to try to run at a very high incline of 10 because we're boosting it up as we go. And we're going to run on this for about 4 minutes. You might want to start at 2 minutes, whatever you can tolerate. You don't want to go full throttle the first time. So I'm going to incline this all the way to 10. Make sure you stay hydrated, and this is not wine, I'm just using this super cool cup here. You always have to stay hydrated. I also keep a chapstick on hand because your mouth will get very dry, so water and chapstick. Let's run up the sucker on incline number 10 for about 4 minutes. Let's do this. Speed number 4, and I'm going to do it up to about 4.5 or so. Alright, we'll take the gloves off now. Alright guys, so lastly what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hopping on that spin bike back there, and this spin bike is just probably the most amazing exercise machine out there. Not only do you do cardio when you're on it, but you're working out your legs, and it has a little spin dial to where you can customize how hard or how easy you want it. So you can like start from light and then just build your way up, and this thing here tones my legs so good because you're kind of like struggling, and you can make it tighter to where your legs are going to work harder to cycle through it. And what I like about it is that it has wheels to where I can roll it inside the house and, you know, pop on Jersey Shore or Basketball Wives or whatever it is that I'm watching, and I'll stay on it longer, you know. I would recommend staying on it for about 30 to 45 minutes, and it is going to kick your ass, I'm not even going to lie. Even when I was in shape, the first time I hopped on it, within like, I think 2 minutes I got off. So I'm going to hop on it and kind of show you guys how I cycle on it, and let's get started on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my foot in there. Make sure that you are wearing proper shoes for this, because the last thing you want to do is bust your ass. So I'm going to start off with easy, and I'm just going to cycle through it, or cycle on it. And it has two spots here to hold your hands, or it has two spots to place your hands on. And I kind of like to go in this one here because it kind of arches me like I'm really like a professional, you know, bike person, or what are they called? A cyclist, or I don't know, whatever. So, you know, you kind of just do this, and like I said, it's so comfortable that you could just sit here and even read a book, or, you know, watch TV. It's fully up to you. Then I'm just going to go ahead and turn it up a notch, and you'll notice that my feet are going to slow down because now it's a little more intense. The speed is more harder to pedal through. And as you can notice too, my breath is starting to change because I'm actually working a little harder. The strokes are not as easy as they were a second ago. So let's cycle on this for a little bit. So again, I'm just increasing it here a little more so it's more intense. And what I like to do is I'll cycle for about 3 to 4 minutes. And after I've cycled for 3 or 4 minutes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone it to where it's kind of stiff if I'm trying to do it like this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stand up and actually cycle this way for about a minute. And you're just using your legs right here. That's what you're using. You want to use your legs. This is where you're really going to start feeling it right here. This here is going to start burning. If you want to pedal faster, you can. Then, of course, you decrease it. So this thing's already kicking my butt. And then back again. And we are done. At least for today. So those are the 4 cardio machines that I use here at home. So that's going to do it for the cardio video. And stay tuned for my next video, which is probably going to be me working on legs. I'll see you guys later. Bye. And then just repeat. You just want to repeat. I can't even talk.